Hello music community friends, Nathan Metal Down Under here for another update. Just a small one this time, 3 vinyl and 3 CDs to show. What's playing in the background is a bit of Suicidal for Life by Suicidal Tendencies. Very underrated album in my opinion, I really dig it. This was actually my introduction to the band. This one came out in 1994. And I find this a very great album. Suicidal for Life by Suicidal Tendencies. Start with CDs first. I hope everybody is doing well out there. Now the first 2 CDs I picked up from a local website here in New Zealand called Trade Me. Now on Trade Me they sell bits and pieces of everything, and I came across a seller who was selling some of his CDs off, and I came across 2 albums. I never heard of the bands before, and I went straight to YouTube, sampled a bit of their music, and I really enjoyed both of them. So I picked up the albums, and the funny thing is, he emailed me after I purchased them and said he is a fan of my channel. He watches it, which I was blown away by. Not sure how he knew that I was the particular Nathan. New Zealand is a small place, so that's possibly why. But yeah, quite chuffed that he enjoys my channel. The guy's name is Steve. So if you're watching, Steve, thanks very much for the support. Now get on with it. First one is a AOR rock band. Haven. Sorry about the glare. This album came out on Frontiers in, I think it was about 2013, possibly 2011, can't quite remember. Female fronted, as you know I enjoy. This is a straightforward AOR hard rock. Really good stuff. Haven't listened to the full album yet, but the tracks I sampled on YouTube I really enjoyed. The album's called The Road. And there we have a picture of the band there. 3-piece. Know nothing about them. Don't know where they're from. So if anybody does know where they're from, let me know in the comments. Be interested to find out more about this band. Not even sure if this was their only release. But yeah, great stuff on Frontiers. And look forward to giving the full album a spin. Yep. Yeah, Frontiers, and also Biz Records. Never heard of that label before, but yeah, another new band for me, female fronted, but as you know I really dig. So Haven and The Road. And the other one I picked up was a band by the name of Rough Silk. And the name of the album is Mephisto. I think that's how you pronounce it. Now these guys, all kinds of sounds with these guys. This album came out on Massacre Records in 1997. It came out around about the time when the industrial metal was going on, so there's definitely some industrial sounds in here, some straightforward heavy metal songs, and some straightforward hard rock songs. And I sampled a couple of tracks off this, and so yep, I'll grab that. They're both very cheap, and yeah, look forward to spinning this one fully as well. I've got so much music, I'm way behind on listening to my music, and I've got a lot of catching up to do, but look forward to checking out Rough Silk. Here's the inside. Oops. And this is actually a promotional use only, which I wasn't aware when I bought it, but hence why there was nothing in the booklet. But yeah, sounded really killer from what I heard on YouTube. A couple of songs I sampled, so I grabbed it. Yeah, Rough Silk, never heard of them before. So guys, do go and check Rough Silk out and see what you think. Then the last CD is a Brazilian thrash metal band on the very harsh end of thrash metal. if you like the other Brazilian band, Bossa, all female fronted band, do check out Bossa. I think that's how you say it, very, very hard to see. I'll take it out. Also came with a, very hard to see, a sticker. Slightly better. Bossa. Awesome cover artwork there. And the name of the album is Evil Thoughts. Now this is an all-female fronted band from Brazil, as I said. Blackened thrash, very, very harsh thrash vocals, but just awesome stuff. And there's a picture of the girls there looking very, very thrash. And yeah, that's what it is. Very blackenedy thrash. And yeah, checked out the song, enjoyed it, found the album really, really cheap, and I had to grab it. This one came out on More Hate Productions in 2016. So yeah, look forward to listen to the full album. Bossa Fiera, spelled Vocifera. If anybody is interested in checking out their music, but as I said, very harsh vocals, like the Bossa. Really, really good stuff if you're into that harder edge thrash. Great stuff. So that's the CDs. Now on to the free vinyl. Now the first one I picked up, I've seen showing in the VC music community quite a bit over the years, and the band was very, very new to me, and I found a copy of this here in New Zealand, so I snapped it up, and that is DC Lacroix, and the name of the album, Living by the Sword, and it says here, produced and mixed by Kim Foley, Runaways, Germs, Alice Cooper, and Gene A. Miros, Van Halen, and Kiss. Featuring the tracks One on One, These Boots Are Made for Walking, which I'm sure would be the cover, and I Love Lightning. Absolute fantastic condition. This one came out on Medusa in 1988, female fronted. Sylvie Lacroix is the lead vocalist, hence the name DC Lacroix. But yeah, thought I would give these guys a listen. DC Lacroix. And we have, very hard to see, we have the Medusa label there. A very, very, very thin vinyl, so it's definitely come from the 80s. Obviously a European press, I would have thought. But yeah, just really gritty hard rock. She's got a very unique style in her voice. In a way, reminds me a little bit similar to the girl who sings in Smash Gladys. But yeah, just great hard rock on the verge of heavy metal. Really, really good stuff. So check out DC Lacroix. Then I came across this album here locally too. Never heard them before. Of course, I'd heard of them. This hadn't sampled any of their music, and that is the band Hex. And this one is called Wrath of the Reaper. Matte finish on the cover, which is awesome. Means you're going to get the fingerprints on it. And this one came out on High Roller from 2017. There is the back artwork, which is awesome also. I class these guys as heavy metal, speed metal, not quite thrash, but on the verge. And as always with High Roller, you get the High Roller releases. We have the insert with the lyrics, and then we have liner notes and the band photo. Now I believe these guys have been around for quite a number of years. Looking at the picture, they're all aging rockers, but yeah, very late to the party with Hex. I saw Kevin War God show these guys recently, and when I saw this, I thought, yep, I'll give that a go. So we have Hex and Wrath of the Reaper. Awesome artwork there. And the vinyl, just wasn't aware when I picked it up, it was on a sort of like a greeny, almost like a snot green vinyl. But yeah, checked out a few clips on YouTube on this album, and yeah, awesome stuff. So heavy metal on the verge of speed metal, in my opinion. Now the last record I picked up, absolutely stoked to have this. This is a Grail, and story behind this. This album came out on Record Store Day, this recent part 3 of the Record Store Day releases. Now I've never ever picked up a Record Store Day release. I just find that the price is extortionate. I've never actually been to a Record Store Day before, and this year was no different. I knew that I wanted this album, but I didn't bother because here in New Zealand we don't get the decent stuff basically. And I thought there was only 4,000 of these pressed, and I thought we may get 1 or 2 here in New Zealand, so I didn't bother. But the following day on the Sunday, I thought I'd just go to the record store just to browse the usual racks, and I didn't find anything I was really wanting. So I thought, oh, what the hell, I'll just check out to see what they had left in the record store bins, the record store day bins, and there was nothing really that tickled my fancy, not to pay the price anyway. There was the, they had the Cheap Trick, they had the UFO, they had the Alice Cooper, which I'd love to have, but not so much to pay those extortionate prices. So I was about to leave the store, and all of a sudden, as I was just going to the last records, one of the store workers says, "Oh, excuse me," and he put a record in the bin, and it happened to be the Grail. And that was the reissue, Record Store Day, Slave to the Grind. My favourite album from Skid Row. Just absolutely love every single song on this. Some people do say there's too many ballads on it. I think there's 3, but I love all 3 ballads. And it is awesome release of this reissue. Very hard to see. There we go, the band there and pictures. And what's great about this, not only does it have Digger's Day on it, it also has the original song that came off the original release, Get the Fuck Out. So great to have both songs on the one album. Yeah, fantastic. Yep. So on the original album we have Get the F Out, and then the bonus tracks you have Digger's Day, but you also have Holidays in the Sun, Get the F Out live at Wembley 1991, and Delivering the Goods live in Arizona 1992. So it was obviously in the right place at the right time to snag a copy of Slave to the Grind here in New Zealand. And as a lot of you know, you've picked this up. Double vinyl set. And it came on red vinyl. So yeah, when I saw that I thought, I've got to get it. Cost me $65 New Zealand, which is the most expensive album I've ever bought. But I've never ever seen the original press, and so I thought it's got to be. You put it right in front of my eyes, one I wanted, so I took it. So that's my little update, guys. Hope you enjoyed what I had to show. Check out some of the bands if they interest you, and I will catch you guys around very, very soon. I have another update coming up in the next couple of weeks of a Napalm Records haul that I got. Absolutely stoked with everything I got, including 5 pre-orders. So thanks, guys. Catch you later.